One of the main problems in the world is the contamination of the environment. Currently, more awareness has been taken to take actions to control it. There are many ways to combat contamination. For example, companies are working to implement environmental management systems under the ISO 14000 standard. Companies that usually have problems polluting the environment today require an environmental management system that allows them to control environmental risks effectively. So, what is the ISO 14000 standard? It is a family of standards that is responsible for introducing the environmental impact. The current globalization of competition is increasing and the social impact on the companies is more impressive. That is why these types of liability measures were adopted. ISO 40000 rules are necessary for all planned activities. Organizations create them and follow them to successfully achieve their goals. The most widely implemented standard in the series is ISO 14001.
In the 90s, the Industrial Revolution caused an environmental crisis. This impact on our planet made many businessmen consider taking on a social responsibility. Due to this reason, the need arose to create standards of environmental regulations, and from there, the international standard ISO 40000 was born.
There are different benefits for companies, but there are also benefits for governments, consumers, and even for the planet we inhabit. In the case of companies, the benefits are as follows: reduce energy costs, water and other saving and reduction plans, improve competitive positioning, optimize internal work processes, eliminate limitations in the global market, improve the image of corporative firm, increase trust on the part of customers, potential customers, suppliers, collaborators, etc. Motivate collective effort and teamwork.
Companies that usually have problems polluting the environment today require an environmental management system that allows them to control environmental risk effectively.
The main characteristics of environmental management systems are made of different programs and strategies, such as responsible consumption of natural resources, efficient water management, purchases and contracts with less environmental impact, and energy saving.
Examples of some companies that put this standard into practice.
We have Nissan Mexicana. For Nissan, the ultimate in electric mobility came in 2010 with the Nissan Leaf, which has helped save more than 2.1 million tons of CO2, which translates into more than 2.4 billion emissions-free kilometers driven by Leaf customers to date. In January of 2021, Nissan set a carbon neutral goal for 2050 across the company's operations and product life cycle. This goal is part of the Nissan Green Program, which comprises specific actions to reduce carbon emissions from corporate activities, products, and services. Cluster Industrial 2021. Panasonic MX. We develop technologies to improve the energy efficiency of products and innovate manufacturing process to reduce energy consumption. As of September 2020, Panasonic Industry Europe is taking another step toward the Panasonic Environmental Vision 2050 by installing 580 heat and 325 type photovoltaic modules of the rooftop of the headquarters. In addition, we are expanding energy creation and storage business to contribute to new social systems such as hydrogen society in order to increase the use of clean energy. Panasonic Industry 2012. And then we have PepsiCo. Improve the livelihoods from more than 200,050 people in our agricultural supply chain. Achieve 100% of the key ingredients for the production our products are grown sustainability. The plan calls of eliminating at least 3 million tons of greenhouse gases by the end of the decade. PepsiCo Alimentos Mexico will begin operating with 100% renewable electricity by 2021. Globally, we will reduce our emissions by 40% by 2030, opposite to the 20% forecast. By 2040, PepsiCo will be a zero emissions company, 10 years ahead of the Paris Agreement. Thank you.